just joining us, let me catch you up. So in January, I packed up my whole life into 3 bags and flew across the world all by myself to study abroad in Scotland. I've been here for a few weeks now, and I'm here to update you on everything that's happened so far, or at least in the first week-ish. So obviously all of that was me exploring, which I did mainly for the first few days with my lovely flatmates who I've gotten very close with. The fact that there are 2 castles on this campus, like there's no 7-Elevens anywhere, but we got castles. That's fun. Cooking for myself is still pretty new. I'm so used to going to the dining hall and getting some questionable looking food and not thinking about it, but now I have to really chef it up. And by chef it up, I mean I'm making the most basic meals ever. But like, I'm getting better at it. Food here did take some getting used to. There are a lot of things that I miss. You would not even begin to describe the kind of crimes I would commit to be able to walk into a Dunkin' Donuts right now. So there's actually a grocery store on campus, which is really helpful. And I went to Tesco for the first time. I honestly wasn't convinced that Tesco was a real thing until I actually saw it. It's like if 2 depressed Targets and Whole Foods had a baby, that's Tesco. My classes that I'm taking are also pretty cool. I'm only taking 3, which is so weird to me because I'm used to taking 5 or 6 classes at a time, but no. They're like, no, it's too much work, just take 3 classes. I'm fine with that. I'll take the 3. I'm taking a class called Special Authors, which if you've watched my What I Read in January video, shameless plug, you'll know is about Toni Morrison's works. I'm also taking a class called Feminism in Television, which they talk about shows I have never seen before because they are exclusively in the UK. And I just kind of smile and nod while I sit there. And I'm taking Intro to Digital Storytelling, where I literally have to make a video game for my final project. I also love how much extra time these classes give me because again, there's only 3 of them. And I may have used that extra time to check out some clubs and societies, particularly musical theater. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a theater kid. If you were here, if you were on this channel maybe 4 years ago, you remember my vlogs, my theater vlogs. They're deleted. You can't go look for them. They're gone. But I had them. But literally my 4th day here, I wound up auditioning for their musical. They're doing Twisted, which is one of my favorite Star Kids shows of all time. I love it. So I was like, I might as well go for it. So I did.
Lift going down.
Thank you. I'm heading to my audition and I am absolutely terrified. I look awful, but it's fine. Had the best audition of my life. Here's my little reaction.
Lift going up.
Just had the best audition of my fucking life. I ate that shit. And then 2 hours later, I found out I got a call back So I go to the callback, and less than an hour after I get back, I get a text saying that I was cast as the princess, which is the female lead. What? Tell me how. I have been doing theater for a decade. I started when I was 10. I am 20 years old now. I went to 2 different performing arts schools and did community theater and short films and all of this stuff, and yet I have never gotten a lead role until I fled the country. I mean, I'm not complaining, but how? Anyway, pull up to Scotland in April to see me do Twisted. It's actually great because the show lines up literally perfectly for when my family comes to visit, so they're gonna be able to see it, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because on one hand, I'm so happy for them to come see me in a show, but on the other hand, this show is not PG. They're gonna see me do and say some things.
I don't know why or how, but here and now, I'm tempted to take off my clothes with you.
I wanna take off my clothes with you.
Oh, another weird thing about Scotland is drinking. Again, I am 20 years old, back in America. It's illegal for me to drink. I've never done it, but here the drinking age is 18. I've been like going to pubs and bars, and every time I walk into one, I feel like I've done something wrong. A lot of the societies that I'm involved in have been doing pub crawls, and honestly, they're fun.
But it was not your fault but mine. You was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time.
I also keep getting carded, which I think is kind of funny because I pull out my New York State ID and they look at it, they're like, why are you here? Like, I was at a place the other day and the girl looked at my card and she got so excited that she turned to the other bartender. She was like, look at this, she's from New York. Which is another weird thing. Like, people will ask me where I'm from and I say, oh, like, I'm from the States, I'm from America. And their reaction is always like, oh, okay. But then they ask where in America and I'm like, oh, I'm from New York. And then suddenly I'm popular. Like, I automatically become cool because of where I'm from. It's never happened before. I've also got a lot of people like asking why I came here specifically, and at this point my answer is just fun. And it's true, I'm having a lot of fun. I kind of never want to leave. Okay, this is gonna be like a speed run of all the other stuff that I did, and I don't know if I have footage of it or not, but we'll find out. I went to a book club meeting, I went to a creative writing club meeting, I've been watching The Last of Us with my flatmates, and Petra Pascal is hot. I went to an escape room that used to be an old jail with my friends, and we escaped with lots of time to spare because we're super smart. And then we went to the top of the jail where we could see everything. I think I have a lot of footage from that.
Oh my god, thumbnail. Embarrassing. Thoughts? I freaking love this. This is amazing. You have to show them the view. It's really
I did!
so windy.
Guys, I'm interviewing.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Thoughts?
It's fucking windy. Except I'm proud of us, and that was actually the best escape room we've ever done.
We did it! Oh my god, look at me. What else did I do? But yeah, that was my first week studying abroad, which is so wild. While I'm filming this, like, I've technically been here for 3 weeks already, but the fact that like so much stuff has happened in that amount of time is so crazy to me. I don't know where the hell the rest of these study abroad vlogs are gonna go, but they're gonna go. So yeah, I'll see you next week.